Hi, hello, namaste. This is PGR and you're watching PGR's Indian Recipes. Today we're going to look into see how we can cook a plain white rice. There are three different methods of preparing the plain white rice. So I'm going to teach the first method, that is by using a vessel and keeping excess water and draining the water after we see that the rice is cooked. I'm using a medium vessel with a lid that could close tight, okay, and a clean vessel. So I have taken a steel tumbler full of rice. So I'm going to use two full steel tumblers of rice to cook for 4 people, which could serve for lunch as well as dinner. So it's going to be 4 people can eat for lunch as well as dinner. So I'm going to use 2 full glasses. Now if in case you want to cook for 2 people, then you can use 1 glass of rice, and if in case you want to cook for 2 people for only one time, that is lunch or dinner, then you can use half a glass of rice. So we're going to actually wash this rice cleanly. Okay, we're going to wash the rice. So I'm going to add some water. You need to wash the rice at least 2 to 3 times. Now that I washed the rice thrice, and I'm going to add water for cooking. What we're going to do is we're going to add at least thrice the amount of water. There are many varieties of rice, and this method would actually help you to cook the rice correctly. The reason being that you're adding excess water, and we're going to check to see how much the rice is cooked, then we're going to drain the water. So the varieties of rices that we use here for cooking in southern part of India is mostly going to be punni, boiled rice, or sona masuri. Let's light up the heat, and I'm adding up a little bit of salt for the rice. Now let's wait for the rice to cook. Now for draining the rice, actually you can actually drain it in 2 ways. One is you can use another vessel and use a filter like this, or you get various different filters or strainers in the market. So you can use one of these to strain the water, excess water. You can just place it on that, and you can pour the rice in the water. If in case you do not have a strainer like this and you want to cook rice, it's a bit risky, but you can actually try closing it with a tight lid and holding it with a cloth on either sides of the vessel and draining the water out. Now this would be a little bit risky because you would burn your hands when the hot steam hits your hand. The rice is boiled for almost 15 to 20 minutes. So we're going to check and see how it is boiled. So we're going to take a little bit of rice here, and we're going to actually press it and see. So it is actually cooked well. So we're going to take it out. So switch off the stove and close the lid with a tight lid. Use a thick cloth like this and hold on either sides. Hold firm on either sides and lift it up. If you do not have a strainer, actually hold it firm on either sides and slowly start tilting it. The excess water would actually come out. Okay, but the risk here is that you could actually burn your hand with the steam, hot steam that is coming out. If you have a strainer at home, then actually it is easier for draining the excess water. So you can actually tilt the entire quantity of rice onto that strainer so that the water drains out completely. Wait for at least 1 to 2 minutes time so that the water drains out completely. Now that the water is drained, you can actually shift it back to the same vessel that we used earlier. Now after you level it up, close it with a lid and light up a stove and slimmer the flame. So we slimmer the flame and leave it for at least 2 minutes. And now I'm going to open up the lid to look to see if it's drained completely. Yes, it's been drained out, and you can see that the rice is very flaky and hot.